We all know someone who maybe has 1 or 2 products in their makeup bag, doesn't really wear that much makeup. I invited Loli here today because what we're gonna do is expand on that product and show her the essentials that she should have in her makeup bag. To get started, we're gonna start by covering your face with foundation. You know, for this look, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm covering the skin evenly. You know, and coverage for the foundation is based on, you know, your preference. Everyone has to do what works for them. Makeup is supposed to be fun, not intimidating, and so that's why we're doing this video. Okay, now I'm gonna take the concealer. And also the other thing is sometimes people are a little intimidated by brushes or how many brushes to have. If you notice, I'm just using 1 or 2 brushes for multiple use. I think that's a great way to get started, to feel comfortable and know, you know, the way that you like to do your makeup. I'm just also covering the eyelids because they'll get a little bit oily, so this will help keep the foundation on the eyeshadow on a little bit longer. All right, perfect. So I'm satisfied with the coverage. Just gonna take some eyeshadow and just a little bit until I see how it goes on. I'm choosing to do it in this order because I know that once I put everything in, if I go and put the eyeshadow on after that, if it falls out, sometimes eyeshadow will have fallout, so I'm gonna have to go and clean the skin in the face anyway, so I just like to do this before I move forward with the face. And also, I'm getting very close to the lash line here too. Make sure that there's no separation between skin, lash, and color of the eyeshadow. Ooh, pretty, okay. And then I just step back a little bit to make sure that I like the shape, the color is full and even on both sides. Ooh, pretty. Awesome. Oh yeah, do you love this color?
Mm-hmm. I never wore anything like this.
Then we're gonna go in with some eyeliner because I know that Lo loves her eyeliner.
Yep.
And what I'm doing is basically, instead of putting the liner on like this, I'm just pushing it to the side and laying it flat so it'll glide a little bit easier. Thickness is dependent on preference. Perfect. Yay, I'm glad. Now look up for me. Now I'm just gonna take my mascara. We're going to apply the mascara. I may do 2 coats with this, just if you do 2 coats, it helps emphasize the lashes and make it a little bit more dramatic. My favorite tip that people usually don't think of is taking the eyeshadow that we put on the lid and doing it a little bit underneath the lash waterline. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of that and kind of connecting everything together. And if you see there, if like how I got this little eyeshadow underneath, not to worry. What we're gonna do is take the brush that we did the foundation and the concealer with, and we're just gonna blend it out and rub it in. And it was like as if it was never there. Perfect, take a look, see how you like it. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to, ooh, yay. Yeah. We're gonna move on to the contour. You know, a lot of times you'll see the angled brushes out there to help people shape the face, but I'm actually gonna use a brush that's a little bit smaller to keep it more localized until, you know, people get comfortable. So I'm taking the contour and right in the, underneath the cheekbone, I'm just gonna nice and lightly brush it. Oop, I'm sorry. Let me see. And again, this is personal choice and preference of how heavy you like it, how deep you want it. And then just to add a little bit of a effect and to really structure the face, I'm gonna go underneath the chin line, and you have like this little cute cleft in your chin, so I'm gonna accentuate it a little bit. And then same thing around the brim of her hairline. Now we're gonna go in some blush. Yes, she's also my model, photographer / assistant. Smile for me. What I'm doing here, I'm sure you're wondering now, is taking the same brush that I use foundation with. There's still product on here, so I think that the blush came out a little bit too pinky for me, so I'm just using the extra product from the blush. The foundation, I'm not adding anything more, and I'm just going over the cheeks a little bit with it, just to tone it down a little. So how do you feel? Do you like how you look?
Yeah, I love it.
Good, I'm glad, because Instagram makeup these days is all over the place and people are starting to feel intimidated, and it stops them from getting out there and doing their makeup, and I hope that this video proves to you that you can achieve an awesome look with less. Thank you.